The man on your screen there, Thomas Tuchel. And Tuchel, I'll hold the thought because a chance here for a fifth, Jamal Musiala. Still Jamal Musiala, and of course it would be a five-star performance from Bayern inside 13 minutes. Even the stadium announcer is having a little chuckle about proceedings so far. Jamal Musiala is running riot, it has to be. But a moment, another moment for Jamal Musiala that just oozes class. The beautiful thing if you're a Rottach Egern player is that really you have nothing to lose here. That's why they've set themselves the challenge of scoring at least one goal. And this their first foray forward as Upamecano forced to do a bit of defending. Musiala taking a risk in tight spaces now as well. Rottach Egern now taking a big risk at the back, and it's not going to go in from Mathys Tel. The captain for Rottach Egern there. Franz Pietzko gives chase. Well, he is a young player with the world at his feet, and I'm sure one that Thomas Tuchel must be loving working with. Love the way he takes the touch and moves the ball on, but it's now come to Leroy Sané. Sané finding a teammate, and it's Alphonso Davies arriving at the back post. 3 and easy for Bayern. And they are showing no mercy so far. But let's be honest, you cannot afford to give Leroy Sané. But getting in behind the Rottach Egern in space to pick out a man. One of the wonderful footwork from Musiala, just skipping past the challenge. 16 goals in all competition. And tucking it into the bottom corner. Lima moving the ball on nicely when he gets it. Musiala now finding Davies. It's cut back to Gnabry. 2-0. Inside 4 minutes. And shares Gnabry. A simple finish, it has to be said. Doubled their advantage. One of the heroes down the stretch after lovely build-up play down the left once again. But Bayern are finding space in this as a training exercise for Bayern. Rottach Egern trying to sit deep as Bayern trying to find the passes to break them apart. Mathys Tel. Nothing untoward there from the keeper. It was a strong challenge, it has to be said. His pace to get in behind, but feeling the after effects of that 50-50 with Mario Weiss. Having a few moments of luck on your side will go a long way, but now Jamal Musiala looking to put him to the sword again, and Serge Gnabry, the first to double up on the afternoon as Bayern make it 4. Once again, Jamal Musiala and Serge Gnabry. Well executed it. Musiala, he got in behind that back line. He found the space. Tip of the Tegernsee in southern Bavaria. Ball well won by Lima, continues his run forward. Konrad Lima, first goal for Bayern. And Konrad Lima. And convert chances as well. And what a cool finish that was. Bayern fans a taste of what's to come this season. The ability to win the ball in midfield, the ability to go box to box, and then the ability over Mario Weiss too. What a way to open your account if you're Konrad Lima. Difficult season, really, in terms of how topsy-turvy it was, but I hold the thought because Tel with a chance to bag his brace and makes no mistake. It is 8-0 now to Bayern München. We are near to join Jamal Musiala and Serge Gnabry with a brace. Double figures. And Mathys Tel with back. It's fair to say, Bayern are making this look easy. Tuchel, after a game like this, what does he see and get out of it as a head coach? As Tel strikes and scores. Well, he's been frustrated in the opening 21 minutes. 18 years old and a big future ahead of him. 6 goals, name on the score sheet as Bayern make it 7. With Bayern, that set a good bar. Something tells me he'll be wanting. Sane first the loose ball. Now with Lima. Mazraoui strikes, and it's a good strike as well. Mazraoui, he saw the opportunity to shoot, and he thought, why not? Be one of the few goals we see from outside the box today. Bayern have been very diligent. It's 9-0 to Bayern now. Corner comes in. Oh, second attempt is there. Moments ago, this time turned it on target with the help of the inside of the post. And it is Daya Upamecano who gets in on the goal-scoring act. Firm header from the Frenchman. Another chance brewing here for Bayern. Cheeky back heel for the hat-trick now! Mathys Tel grabs his third and sends Bayern into for the humble home side to swallow. But the fans in attendance. Bayern very much ticking all the boxes themselves. They are enjoying the show that Bayern are putting on here. And Mathys Tel, him and his team haven't quite finished coming up with their ideas for next season as Musiala finding Gnabry. Teed up for Mathys Tel. It's goal number 4 for Mathys Tel. It's goal number 12. Wonderful for Bayern. And they have now outdone their first half efforts from that game in 2019. They scored 11 in the first half on that occasion. Gnabry now finding Sané again. Goes for the square ball, and it's now a hat-trick for Jamal Musiala as well. They are giving the lower league side absolutely no chance whatsoever. Bayern are running rampant against Rottach Egern of them today. Could there be goal number 13 now? And oh dear me. Well, Rottach Egern are a 9th tier side, but they're defending certainly not come to beat that scoreline. Sane had all the... They are being picked apart by this Bayern team. And if they set the bar with the 23-0 win in 2019, well, starting to pick his spot there. Mathys Tel turns provider. Completed by the home side, and now Jamal Musiala. Oh, the dancing feet to find Mathys Tel, and he makes it goal number 15 for Bayern. He's got... But Bayern with 5 to his name. Really flexing their goal-scoring muscles. Konrad Lima looking to split the lines, and he's done so well to find Musiala. Round the keeper for his 5th. And there is still time for an 18th goal of this first half from Bayern München. You can raise an eyebrow about it or two. Alan knows that the offside call was tight, but the flag stayed there nevertheless. Right now, him and Mathys Tel are having a competition as to who he's in for the teenager, and here he is winning the ball back. He's not satisfied with 5 goals. He does have support, and he finds it in Jamal Musiala. Bayern have very much put Rottach Egern to breath here. But Mathys Tel has 5, Jamal Musiala has... And Thomas Tuchel will be looking to half themselves again. Show him exactly why they should be in his first team plans. Davies finding Musiala. He's on for a fifth, but he goes to find Gnabry instead, opting to be unselfish. And Serge Gnabry, the man goal-scoring form, is nothing new. '28th birthday just a few days ago. The man sporting a new hairdo as well. He joins Matthijs Tel and that will be the end of the first half. Work it to a different angle from the corner. Mane with a burst of pace, and well, Weiss let it spill, and Sabitzer said thank you very much for a moment where Mario Weiss didn't cover himself. Number 19 for Bayern, and it's Marcel Sabitzer who comes off the bench and gets in on the action. Kept this scoreline as respectable as possible. The Rottach Egern goalkeeper on that occasion, he let it. Lovely play to split the lines, to promoting in behind. Had to stretch, and in the end, time. But those little cheeky diagonal runs, that's what Bayern and their performance today so couldn't quite get enough on the ball to keep it in. Oh, you do just wonder whether he can stake a claim. Here he is on the overlap. Kabadai. Oh, lovely cross, and well, the shot just wide. Mario Weiss. Were it not for Mario Weiss, I mean, it has to pull out on him with Bayern, but it's so hard given the fact that his first season was so hard hit by injury, as Kabadai stings them last season, where they did end up getting frustrated and were unable to work the channels. But here again is Sabitzer working the... do the motions here as we approach the hour mark in Tegernsee. Oh, that's nice, neat work. Sadio Mane, another chance. But still, goal number 20 is not forthcoming. Bayern's arch rivals, and Guerreiro's corner, well taken. Mane was up there, like a salmon, trying to meet it. 1-2 Goretzka. Guerreiro doesn't quite get pulled off. Goretzka was at a cheeky nutmeg in the mix. Goretzka round the corner for Sadio Mane, and into the side netting. Are having to be patient in the search for goal number 20 here, Bayern München. Here's Bounassar. Got to think one of the players that's likely on the fringes of this Bayern squad. Guerreiro, lots of space to work with. Knocks it around the corner for Mane. It's another tap in for Marcel Sabitzer as he bags his... Wonderful play from the only man to score in this second half so far. But Bayern finally have goal number Mane. A simple finish from Marcel Sabitzer, the man who spent the man to shoulder the responsibility of maybe achieving something historic with Senegal, as we now have a hat-trick for Marcel Sabitzer. Goals unanswered in the second half from Marcel Sabitzer. Well, we had three players score 3 times or more in the first half. Jamal Musiala, Serge Gnabry, a combined distance of about 10 yards. But he won't care one bit. Have too much talent there. And ultimately, there is absolutely no way they're going to be able to keep all those players happy. I'll go through the list in a second as we see, oh, almost goal number 21. Man. Go from provider to goal scorer. Just couldn't get the angles right after injury and has travelled home as a precautionary measure. Oh! Marcel Sabitzer. Second half. It was 18-0 at half-time, but he scored 4, and now it's Jamal Musiala and Matthijs Tel score 5 apiece in the first half. And he fancies getting in on the 0 to the German record title holders, and maybe just a couple moments here to make Thomas Tuchel. This is the Birkenmoos 11, as they're called, the Birkenmoos 11. But right now, being put to the sword. Oh, dear me. But Right now in this second half, the only player capable of scoring in a Bayern shirt is... A wry smile there on the face of Sadio Mane. He would have been against Dortmund, Paris Saint-Germain and Chelsea. Command thought about the first shot, brings it down and then drills it into the far corner. I think it's fair to say we are a long way past the Simpsons memes of Kingsley Coman finally finds the mark with just under 5 minutes. Stop, they're already dead. Rottach Egern with goal number 24 now. He came off the bench at half-time. And it took a deflection on its way through. But a fine finish in the end from the Portuguese. And it's a first ever goal in a Bayern kit for Rafael Guerreiro. Certainly perfectly as it found the top corner. If you have never seen that goal, go look it up. You won't regret it. Oh, he's got a fifth. He has indeed done it. 6-yard box. A true poacher's effort from the Austrian. Goal number 23 for Bayern. But it's goal number 5 for Marcel Sabitzer. Each and every one of them who has come off the bench and picked up where the goal scorers from the... For now, Sadio Mane trying to skip past two. Sadio Mane, he wants his goal, he gets his goal. Using his pace and his skill. He did in this second half. But goal number 27 belongs to Sadio Mane with great aplomb. And it might have taken a deflection on it.